I got a plan for you to get 50% more of your offers accepted. Hey guys, so I am super excited to bring you a very important training that all of our agents have absolutely loved on our team. It is essential to be able to compete for your clients at the absolute highest level possible. Now, as you guys know, this market is absolutely crazy. There are agents everywhere, there are buyers everywhere, and from what you can see, there's not very many listings. So what that means is that there is not very much inventory for buyers to buy. That, in effect, actually causes more and more offers to end up on these houses, creating a bidding war and a bidding frenzy all the time. So we're seeing houses sell for way over list value, way over appraised value, and it doesn't matter, and it's really a dog-eat-dog world out there to try and find your buyers a house. What I have today is a surefire method to help you increase your acceptance rate, guaranteed. If you follow the strategy that we have, you're gonna get way more offers accepted and a lot more are gonna go under contract. So I have an awesome script here with me today that I'm gonna share with you guys, and you're gonna be able to really increase your conversion rate on the offers you're writing and getting them accepted. So we have a strategic plan that you have to follow, and one of the first things that you gotta do is a strong opening. That's step one. Now, if you're not calling an agent when you write an offer, let's start there. You have to jump on the phone. You gotta get old school with it. No more texting, no more emailing. You gotta get on the phone, call the agent, get to know them, build rapport. That opening is so important. It's like first impressions, right? If you don't set a good first impression, they're not gonna trust you near the same as another agent that's gonna be reaching out, building rapport, and really getting to know that agent. So step number one is opening, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you through that script, and you're gonna really get familiar with what you need to say and how you need to say it in order to build enough rapport. In our situation, in our scenario today, we're gonna treat the listing agent like a real person so you can really be on a first name basis. We're gonna call listing agent Karen. Now, if your name's Karen, I apologize for this video, but you're gonna have to roll with it. Everybody said use Karen, and that's what we're gonna roll with. So today we're gonna go through the script, and then if you want, at the end of this video, you can request this on any of our social media platforms, and I will actually send you this personal script. Okay, so start it out. You're gonna wanna say, hey Karen, this is Keith with eXp Realty. How's it going today? We showed a house today that was one of your listings, and my buyers absolutely loved it. Now, I'm pretty sure you're having a pretty crazy day, huh? And they're going to say exactly that. Yes, this market has been nuts. I've got nonstop offers. Agents are calling me like crazy. And you're gonna respond the same way. You're absolutely right. I can't believe it. This is absolutely ridiculous. Now, the goal here is to loosen them up, literally laugh about it and say, it's crazy. And so when you loosen up that cross agent, you're gonna just loosen up that whole situation, and you're gonna help your clients get a little bit more comfortable, and that listing agent's gonna trust you a lot more. Then you gotta dive into a little bit of the opening. You gotta get a feel for the situation, right? Your whole goal of calling them is, how many offers do we got on the table? What's the situation? So how many offers do we have? Are any of them cash? Are they over list? Are they waiving appraisal? Are they skipping the inspection altogether? Are they asking for repairs? What's the situation? What kind of financing is it? Is it cash, a loan? Is it FHA, conventional VA? What is the deal? So you're slowly gonna be asking them all these questions, and what you're doing is you're just trying to get a feel. You're trying to problem solve what's gonna be happening. If you have a really good idea for what's going on, you're gonna be able to strategize the finish of this call so that your clients can win. So step one, you open, build rapport, get to know the agent a little bit better, and ask those really important questions. I have them all listed here, so you'll be able to go through all of the questions that you need to ask that listing agent so that you have all the info that you need. Step number two, this is what we call the setup, the soft toss for the close, if you will. So those of you guys that are baseball fans or anything like that, you're throwing that ball up in the air and you're priming a really perfect condition to hit a really long home run. So you have to set it up. You got to put it on that tee. You got to do what you have to do to set up your close. And that's what happens right here. So one of the things that we always talk about is, hey, my buyers are going absolutely crazy out here. We've written offers on a ton of different houses. We're tired of getting beat out. We're absolutely just getting crushed out here. And you ask a very specific question, what do we have to do to get this house tonight? What do we have to do to win this thing right now? it's important that you have to ask that question. You're kind of trying to get that objection out of them right away. Get it out of them early. Get them to say no, and then we'll follow around and we'll continue to push. But the goal is not to necessarily close. If they say yes, be at this price and the house is yours, great. You did it right out the gates and you're crushing it. But most likely they're going to say something like, well, just submit your highest and best, or there's tons of offers. I don't know. I haven't read them all out, or all of them yet. Or they're going to say something like, I don't know. It's not fair. I haven't told all the other agents what's really going on. So you're going to get that objection, and that's okay. Remember, we're setting up for the ultimate close coming. But you need to get that no out of them early, and then you'll be able to transition. Phase number 3. This is what we call the workaround. You know they're not going to give you that, so you're going to be patient with them, and we're going to start to dissect it in a little bit different direction. Step number 3 is where we actually start talking about what your client's thinking. Now, this is important. The key here is you need to be negotiating on behalf of your client. So if your client truly trusts you, you're going to be able to get all those details that you can do to make it work. This is where you start phrasing your offer or your potential offer so that you can kind of try and get a feel for exactly what the listing agent has on the house currently. So for instance, if we were looking at a house that was listed at $400, you might say something like, hey, we're thinking about coming in at $420, $425, we're gonna waive appraisal, we're gonna take the house as is, we'll do whatever close of escrow that you really want. Is there anything else in particular that your clients want? You're trying to get another little bit out of them and continue to coach them through that process. And then at the very end, here's that workaround phrase. Do you think that's gonna be enough to get this done? You're trying to get that yes out of that cross agent. If they say yes, if Karen says absolutely, that's it, you send me that over, we're gonna lock this thing up, then in that call right there, call your client and say, hey, I got it, black and white, this is what we need to be at to win. Get that offer submitted and get it accepted. Now, in the case that she says, nope, just submit your highest and best, I'm not allowed to tell you, or anything along those lines, what you need to do is now we're gonna go for the final step forward. Now it can happen, you get shut down once, you get shut down twice, but we need to be hyper aggressive. We need to find a way to get your clients this house. You're tired of writing offers. We don't want to do that. We want to know where we're at. So number 4 is the Hail Mary method. This is the final throw. This is Russell Wilson in the fourth quarter, 4th down, game's on the line, throwing the touchdown pass to DK Metcalf. We need that final example of what we need to do to win this thing, okay? So the Hail Mary, it's at the very end, it says, hey, you know what? My buyers are tired. We've been through this process many, many times. I don't want you guys to have to go through 26 offers this evening. So how about this? Can you please reach out to your sellers and ask them what dollar amount we need to be at to get this thing done tonight? Instead of asking them what price they're at or what the other offer's at, that Hail Mary approach is literally, can you go ask your sellers what they need to be at in order to just say, hey, we'll take their offer tonight. Give me that dream goal number. Give me that crazy number. The goal is to get them to say, yes, I'll go ask. Doesn't mean you're going to get your response, but it means they're going to go ask and they may give you back that number. And if they bring you back that number that says, hey, we're going to give it to you at 4:30. If you can give me a 4:30 number, I'll wrap it up tonight. You say yes, you call your client and you talk to them about that black and white situation. Your client might not go for it, but that's okay. If they want it, they can go back to conventional competition and try and get the lowest offer to win. But in this situation, you're able to bring your client an opportunity to wrap that house right then and not have to compete with everybody else. That is such an awesome opportunity, and you will show so much more value to your client, and you're gonna have a 50% higher chance of getting these offers accepted in this wild and crazy market. So, I hope you guys got something out of today. There's a lot more in depth right here on this script. I'd love to send it to you. If you want it, please send us an email at questions@kpeliteaz.com. I'll send you the script, or send us a DM or a personal message on any of our social media platforms and we'll send it to you. And then also remember, please subscribe at all of our social media links, the KP Elite for Instagram and YouTube, and also launching our podcast this last couple weeks. Super excited for you to be there and watch as we continue to dive in business opportunities. So super excited, and we'll see you guys here in a couple weeks.